Right, Punk, when I went to Ireland to box Jaws and Paddy, when I won my fight in Ireland, you rung up YouTube and you said you wanted the boxes. We landed over at the box you said you boxed a day, tomorrow and a week. We took your challenges up. We went out to Belgium, with Mommy's Christie was with us this last year gone. You rung up, Old Punk rung the phone up and said that his sons wanted to box Annie's boys, and Old Punk wanted to box Annie. You rung Mommy's Christie, you spoke to Christie on the phone and said you wanted the boxes. Right, says Christie, get the fights on, you said you wanted 6 weeks, we decided to give you 6 weeks. Gave you 6 weeks, you rung back the following 2 weeks again and you said you wanted a private fight. We give you a private fight. Then you rung back, you said you didn't want a private fight, you wanted an open fight. We give you an open fight. Now, you went, everything, we rung Johnny Kyle, we told Johnny Kyle to get the fair play going. Johnny Kyle, fair enough, we'll get the fights going on. Him and Mommy's Christie. The word Johnny Kyle said, Sonny says to me, Stowe Fair, they want to box in Stowe Fair, which we know nothing about Stowe Fair. We know it's a market for women buying stalls. There's one fair we do go to, is Appleby, where we held the king in Appleby. That's where proper fighting men goes to, not market stalls. Then you said you went to Stowe Fair to box us. We would even, we knew nothing about Stowe Fair. But now get your arses this year into Appleby, and no excuse for it. You started, we're finishing it. And another thing, please, you can't be in Crown. I know you were in Crown last year in Appleby, Saturday and Sunday, but please try to keep Crown out of this year between Saturday and Sunday. Right? Now, we are going to be boxing you little men. There's no excuse. Don't be ringing up the phones, apologising, trying to make this row up. We're not having it till we beat you little men. You're not fighting men, you're far from fighting men, and you never were fighting men. We are fighting men. Now, wait a minute. We have Dohertys can fight our own people. Right? But not G London crowd. Old Blondie Simon boxed all his life. He went to Appleby. He held the 40 years of Appleby. My father took it over. He done it for the last 30 years. Now we've took it over. We're doing it. And it's there for the world to see to do it. Now either what you are or where you come out of, little midgets that height cannot box. Please, Francie, you're getting them kicked. And the real Barney, another thing, I'm the mock Barney, as you said I am. Did you see the real Barney, did you? With 3 hairs, 2 teeth and 1 eye. Will you tell me if I'm the mock Barney, he's the real Barney? At 7 stone weight, the name of God. Here, listen, the old king wants you for a minute. We are the greatest.
I'd like to see the Punk Doherty that sent me Chalice come to Appleby to box me, and plus, I got to box him in Appleby. Plus, my sons is fighting his sons in Appleby. Plus, I want the bulldog that we staff Johnny Doherty, right? And his little sons to box me. Johnny's to box me. His sons are got to box my man. The old blacksmith is to call him the old blacksmith. He was years ago. He used to clean up a horse stable and clean the horse shit and get £5 a day for cleaning the horse shit. And that's why the blacksmith went on him. But he's more like the blackboard because he's too small at lies. Right, he was never no good for nothing. My brother Simon hit him a backhand years ago and knocked him clean out. Right, so he's nobody. They're running council sites all over the world and they think they're multi-millionaires because they're beating up the old harmless travelling people in the sites, and they're nobodies. They are nobodies. But I'm going to Appleby on the 6th of June at 11. I'll be shot at boxing with a pair of shorts on me at the bottom of the road in Appleby, and I want them to box me and then I'll box my sons. Right, be in Appleby this year or not. And that's all I've got to say. I have to say no more than this.
It's like this, Kiwi. The boys have made it quite clear where you've got to go. Be there and be prepared to fight. It's as simple as they made it very quite clearly who they are and what we are. We are the best and we'll always will be the best. A Doherty man from London will never ever stand beside us. Never will. You're too small little men. You're not good enough. You're too fuff in a cow's shit. Back to you, Simon.
This going out to the old Japanese son Tony. He went on there the other morning to go to Stowe Fair without never having had a conversation about fighting him in the store. I know what Stowe is a market for women to go. Tony, your father said you want an open fight. I tell you what I'm going to do with you. It's good for all your fans, it's good for your uncles, it's good for your father. I'm going to bring you to Appleby's, Tony, where the whole world can see you get in bed. In front of your father, in front of all your cousins and all your uncles. You know, Tony, you said you're broken, you're an operator. I know when I finish an Appleby with you, I am going to put you to an operating table. I'm going to leave you no head. You're the worst kissed little man I ever seen in my whole life. You'd come out to fight me, and you tell me I have no style. If I have no style, I'm knocking you out, boy. I'm leaving you a write-off. Back to Willie, have a minute.
I'll box Johnny's sons, or I'll box Bulldog sons, or I'll box the Punk sons,
or the real Barney,
or the real Barney sons. I'll box any one of them. Like what they said, the had men could fight, but we're here to fight, and we will fight.
We're here to take any of them on.
Every man I fight, I put them to hospital. I fought Jimmy Maloney back there in June gone by, for Appleby. I busted him up, I busted his eardrums, I put him to hospital. I fought my cousin Wooly, I broke his jawbones in a million bits and out abroad. Every man I fight, in the ring, out the ring, I knocks out. Tony, when you come out in front of me, what I said, I'm putting you in an operating table. You little 5-foot midget will never fight me, but you're broken down Michael Jackson's facing you. You come out in front of me, you're a broken down operator, I'll show you what I fucking do to you. I'm a real man, and all me fucking brothers is real men. Ye London Doherty will never beat Huz, and you'll never fucking beat me, Tony, boy, I'm telling you that.
Right, get back to, you said I was an operator. I'm boxing for the last 20 years, a bare knuckle. Bet everything that came my way. I'm the greatest talent in the world. And you said that I was a computer champion. I'll tell you, if I am a computer champion, QE, I'll tell you, bitch. And since Appleby had June gone, it's only gone a like a month. You have more hits with the Beatles made, that we've all made, and you've never boxed. So you're not a fighting man. I felt the fat gypsy went in a mock fight for £100. I thrown that blood knuckle in the ground. You're not fighting, man. You're not big enough. I'm 6'5". I'm 19.5 stone weight. I would bury that through your forest. You're the worst scripture man I've ever seen in my life. Now I'm telling you now, get into Appleby. No excuse for Crown Court Saturday and Sunday. The main 2 days in Appleby. We'll be on the hill, stand in the box. You bring your crowd, we'll bring our crowd. And we'll be there. Now be there, because we're going to be there.
Yeah, I want to tell you about something for 1 minute. Your father went on and said about me Uncle Simon, yeah? I'm called after me Uncle Simon, and he was the best travelling man in the world. And I took it over, and I carry his name still on till the day I die, yeah? Listen, Tony, you know the beat me Uncle Simon gave your father years ago in Donegal when he was 16 years of age? You know, side the wagon, you know the beating he gave your daddy? I'm going to give you a 50 times worse one. My Uncle Simon put your daddy drunk punch, man, innocent, pissing himself. He never got over the bait with my Uncle Simon. You know the baiting I'm going to give, you know the baiting he give to Simon, the Japanese, I'm going to give you a worse one, you shit.
Back now to the old king here for a minute.
I am the proper king #1 in the world. And I will box any age man in the whole world that comes out to me. I am the greatest travelling man in the rings of the world. I am #1 in the world. Speed. And I'll box any man in the world. I'm a travelling man. I am great. The king. The king. I am it. Be it, man. There he is! #1 in the world!
Now, I have another thing to say. I want to speak to you. Have you 100 Doherty men walks down that road?
Yes.
And a wee small golf car, a 2-door golf car, TDI.
Yeah.
And if you want to, how would I get 100 men into a golf car?
Just show them Barney Mcginley.
Yeah! That's how we do it. And that's it. Hey, it's our last tape. No more. Be in Appleby. Here's Clippers.
Make sure, QE, the beach, be there for us, yeah? Don't worry about it. You will get the height of fair play. We will get our gang. We'll get our gang to show us fair play. You get your gang. Don't be shitting yourselves. Don't be afraid. Come and meet men. This is men that you're looking at. These are proper men. What are you? What kind of men would you call yourselves? The god of a fear that no one knows nothing about.
Listen.
Be there.
McGinley is the name and fight is our game. And a Doherty can't fight with a broken heart, but a McGinley can fight with a broken arm.
Yeah, pass
We'll box in Appleby or we'll box before Appleby. We're ready now or we'll box anytime.
We're ready anytime to fight.
Anytime at all.
Tony, just get it on. No excuse. You're broken down operator yet.
Right, it's all been clear. That's it. It's our last tips. We want to hear no more after this. Get into Appleby or before Appleby. We'll box. Get it over and done with. I would just love to take your little pride men and put it in there. In the name of God, please. If I owned you, I'd drown you. I'm telling you, I'd drown you. I wouldn't clash your family. Now, old Francie, please. You said you'd fight. You said you'd fight me out for that.
Listen,
far from it.
We're doing this for 3 families. It's the Punk Doherty, right? Johnny the Bulldog.
The real Barney.
Right, the real Barney with the 1 eye and the 1 tooth. Him, 7 stone weight, right? And that's 3, isn't it?
Paddy Doherty family as well.
Paddy Doherty and his
Paddy's
sons
families.
in Manchester. Get Paddy the box.
Bars.
Right, Yocky Bar. Get Yocky Bar to box me. I'm 2 years older than Yocky Bar. But when Yocky Bar boxes me, he's tempted to know that he'll never fight again. He never will ever fight when he boxes me. I'll be in Appleby. This is our last tape we're making. I'm making no more tapes. I'm not going on TVs or screens or videos no more. And Doherty men, be in Appleby the 6th of June at 11 coming. If you're not there, don't make no more crowd. Just end all the whole story.
And we're going to run you everywhere when we see
and
you.
I tell you, any Doherty man goes into Appleby, London Dohertys and 3 families comes into Appleby, I am hitting them with that big hand into the mouth.
Now, this is our last tips, lads. As the Bean Doherty says, as the Bean Doherty says, we haven't got a man for Rainey or his sons. Everyone knows that. And Francie, you know that they're not big enough. Not 6'5", all big fucking super heavyweight men. The name of God, lads, please. It's the last of it. Hear no more of it. If you want, the only way you can correct this, the only way you correct this tape. I know you're not going to Appleby. Get back on YouTube and apologise to the McGinleys, and we might give you a pardon.
Listen,
now get that into your head.
Listen, you get your crowd at Dohertys, and I get my crowd at McGinley's, and we'll all meet in Appleby, and we'll have a nice, I'll tell you, and if you beat me, right, that's the end of it. And
they're not beating us. I thought you'd never beat a McGinley, never.
Yeah, it can never be. But I tell you, once we have a fair fight with you, we'll shake hands after we fight you and beat you, and then I'll bring you to the pub and I'll put you all drunk. And then maybe later on that night I'll give you a beat again.
No. As I said, there was never a London Dohertys could box. But there was Dohertys, our own people. Blondie said, they're ours. They are the Belfast Dohertys. They're ours. They could box. London can never.
Barney, if they don't fight, they're going to be barred out of all
So if
fairs.
you don't fight, we are Barney. As he said, we're taking the visas off you.
That's it, yeah.
My son is only 17. He's boxing in the ring. He's doing the world. He's going for world title. He's only 17 and he's boxing amateur. British, and he's going very well. And he will box any young fella out there as well.
Any one of them. Fights for them all.
Now, it's not lies. We're there to box. We're not bluffs. We are boxing. We've got. We're there. That's it. Get it on.
I reared 9 sons, and I am the king. And there's going to be all kings. Barney's the king, Trevor's the king. There'll be all kings, Simey. And I am #1 king.
Willie as well.
And Willie, he's a king. Every one of us, it'll go down to us all. When I retire, I'm leaving all to them. Every one of them. Wait a minute. I'm leaving all to them, every one of them. I am the original king, and I'll always be, and I'll box till the day I die.
It's like this here, Punk, what you said, that if Barney or any one of us beat your sons, the river at dinner in Appleby, make sure that every single one of them at dinner.
I tell you. Francie, listen, Francie, I have one word to say before I go off this. You have the little bit of white hair, and you never went baldy. You have a little bit of white hair. I put your name, I changed your name, the Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs.
That's it.